Hey guys, what's happening? Jamie here from Unbox. Local brand Cloudfone caught the attention of the local tech scene with the release of their next series of smartphones that all come equipped with an 18:9 display along with pretty competent spec sheets. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Infinity Quattro to see if it's worth spending your hard-earned money on. First off, we really have to praise Cloudfone for choosing to go with a metal build with this device. It feels premium in the hand with ergonomics similar to the OnePlus 5T, complete with curves that meet a bit of chamfering on the sides of the frame. There are bits of plastic on the top and bottom portion of the device to help out with the antennas, but they blend nicely with the phone's finish. As mentioned earlier, Cloudfone has fitted the Quattro and the rest of the Next series with 18:9 displays that they're calling their Infinite Vision display. The IPS LCD panel on the Quattro measures in at 6 inches with a resolution of 1440 by 720 and is protected by Gorilla Glass 3. While it's a decent display with good viewing angles and average color accuracy, we were left wishing that they had bumped up the resolution to Full HD Plus to make binge watching videos a little more enjoyable. Audio plays an important role in consuming content on the device, and while the lone speaker on the bottom of the phone does a good job at isolating dialogue, we wish that it had a much fuller sound. Under the hood of the Infinity Quattro is a MediaTek Helio P25 processor that's been paired with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of expandable storage. While it's adequate for browsing your social media feeds, browsing the web, and other day-to-day tasks, people looking to game on this device will need to tweak their settings for their favorite games to minimize frame rate drops. Running the show is Android 7.0 Nougat with a UI that's similar to Oppo's ColorOS and Vivo's FunTouch UI. If you're familiar with either of the two displays, you should feel right at home, though we're hoping that Cloudfone pushes out an update to optimize the software and fix what little hiccups we encountered with the device. One of the main draws of the Quattro is its quad camera setup. On the back, you've got a 13-megapixel main camera with a secondary 5-megapixel depth sensor that's equipped with PDAF. Photos from the rear camera have a nice pop of color with dynamic range that's suitable for devices at this price point. There's also the option to add on a bokeh effect with the phone's portrait mode, but results are a little hit or miss, so do make sure you take safeties. The front cameras consist of a 20-megapixel main shooter with an 8-megapixel wide-angle camera. Compared to the rear shooters, colors come out a little washed out, but we like it that you have the option to include more people or more of the scenery with its secondary camera, with the option of having portrait mode as well, though you'll definitely want to stick to well-lit environments. Providing juice to the entire system is a 4010 mAh battery. While mileage may vary, we've managed about a day and a half with a single charge on the Infinity Quattro, even with mobile data on while running around town. It takes a while to top up the device, so we definitely recommend plugging it in before turning in for the night. Now the question is the Cloudfone Next Infinity Quattro worth its 12,999 peso price tag? We think it's a viable option at this price point that may be worth considering. It has a premium build, a decent processing package, and solid battery life to go along with the versatility of those quad shooters. The main problem is that the mid-range segment, and particularly this price bracket, is stacked with extremely tough competition, and Cloudfone has a monster task on converting consumers who may be looking at offerings from international players. We definitely have to give it up for the folks over at Cloudfone for releasing a pretty compelling device, which we hope sets up the road for even more interesting devices in the future. And that's pretty much it for our full review of the Cloudfone Next Infinity Quattro. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have any questions about this device, hit us up in the comment section and we'll try to get to them as soon as we can. For all the latest tech news and gadget reviews from the Philippines, visit unbox.ph and follow us on Facebook as well. This is Jamie, and I'll see you next time.